Welcome back to Hot Water Wrestling for my review of the Elimination Chamber. Um, it was a good pay per view. I enjoyed it. I've enjoyed the last few Elimination Chambers 08, 09, 2010, and now 2011. Um, this is not a throwaway pay per view. It's great sandwiched in between the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania. You have Elimination Chamber, and they've made it worthwhile every year I've watched it. Starting out with the Intercontinental match. Well, I guess not Intercontinental title match. I apologize for those on my previews. I thought it was a title match. It kind of pisses me off that you have a pay per view and it's a non title match. Like, what kind of crap is that? Couldn't they have worked a program in for Del Rio other than Kofi Kingston? That was stupid. The match is pretty good. But the only problem that took away from this match is that you knew it kind of meant nothing. So that, I think, hurt it in many respects. I was just kind of like, waiting for it to end. Even though it was a good match, and I'll probably enjoy it more watching it, in a few years or something. But, why have a match like this when you can book other things? Daniel Bryan should have been on the pay-per-view. Maybe they should have had, I don't know. Anyways, you had the second Elimination Chamber, the SmackDown, I meant to say, Elimination Chamber match. And great match. Unbelievable. Lots of surprises, lots of amazing spots. Rey Mysterio, wow, took an incredible beating. Saw a side of Drew McIntyre tonight that I hadn't really seen. He really showed a lot of passion. He was acting like a total maniac. I'm still not completely sold on this guy as a main event talent. But tonight he did a great job. Wade Barrett, I'm sorry. He was in the other one. I apologize. Yeah, no, he was in this one. I get him confused. Yeah, no, Wade Barrett was in this one. And, his stock in my eyes has kind of gone down. He had that push going, at Survivor Series, and I thought they were really going to elevate him to some kind of main event talent, but apparently he's just kind of starting to teeter-totter on the mid-card, kind of like suffer the fate of Jack Swagger, who was pushed to the moon, and now Swagger is just absolutely nowhere to be found. We could have had a Kofi Kingston Swagger Intercontinental match and see the title change hands, perhaps. Something more exciting than that Del Rio one. Del Rio should have fought someone else, or they should have figured something out. But anyways, enough wasted time on that. The SmackDown Elimination Chamber match, thought it was a really fantastic match. You can't really ask more than that. It went on longer than I thought. There were many times I thought the match was going to be over. I highly recommend it, so check it out. Let me check the list here. And after that match, I believe we had the tag team title match. Yeah. Now, this was kind of a throwaway match, obviously. Vladimir Kozlov and Santino Marella, they've run their course. I was really happy to see the titles come off of them. But, I'm really disappointed in the WWE's tag team division for breaking up the Hart Dynasty and breaking up not the Usos, rather, Crime Time, and they have the Usos. If they would have kept the Harts together, start using the Usos, Vladimir Kozlov and Santino Marella, Justin Gabriel and Heath Slater, you could actually build quite a strong tag team with Sheamus and Drew McIntyre, perhaps. We could see a tag team division worth a damn in WWE, but it's just they refuse to let it happen. So until then, no one's going to ever take it seriously, and it's a real sad shame. We should have great tag team title matches on pay-per-views, and instead we get this silliness. So hopefully the core now will get it, and they'll get some worthwhile opponents, but knowing WWE, the next people who win the tag team championship's going to be a ridiculous combination. Who knows? It seems every time they get something going good with the tag team division, they find a creative way to actually just screw it up. So we had that match. And then moving on to Jerry the King Lawler, I believe. Yes, I'm skipping all the segments with Vicky Guerrero and Kelly Kelly and all that. You know, it was cool to see Kelly Kelly come out. It was also cool to see Christian come back. You know, but I'm just going over the matches right now. So the Miz versus Jerry King Lawler. The match was a little better than I expected. I got excited for this match, and then when the pay per view started, I kind of got cold feet. It was like, what the hell are they doing? Oh my god. And I was fully prepared to see Jerry King Lawler take the title and then lose it on Monday night. But I think against better judgment, they not against better judgment, but going with better judgment rather, they decided, wait, we can't really have the Miz a few weeks out of WrestleMania drop the title like this. So Jerry King Lawler did not win the title, even though his mother passed away, and he's won every other title under the sun. And it would be nice for us to be able to call him a WWE champion at least once. But unfortunately, he missed his opportunity. Did not win the title, but he did put on a good match. It was no Ric Flair and Shawn Michaels. It was no even Ric Flair and MVP. But it was a very good match for Jerry at his age to do it. But I think now that it's over, they should stick a fork in it, and that's about the end of that. Then we had the Raw Elimination Chamber match. Another good match, man. Very entertaining. Lots of good spots. John Morrison showing off once again. I thought for a brief second John Morrison could actually win this match and go to WrestleMania. It would have been cool if that would have happened. I was also hoping for anyone but John Cena to win, for the sole fact that if he didn't win, the probability of him facing The Rock at WrestleMania in an actual match was higher. But now it looks like The Rock's probably not going to get in the square circle. There's still a small chance of it, of course. But what was R-Truth doing in this? I mean, I'm not one of these R-Truth haters, but at the same time, what the hell is he doing in a match of this caliber? He's a strict mid-card talent. They should have had someone else in there. I thought maybe Triple H would come back. I thought maybe R-Truth would get taken out, like something would happen to him, and then Triple H would have to come. But no Triple H. Strange. John Cena wins it. Pretty cool match though. Very good match leading up to it. So we're gonna have John Cena versus The Miz, and Alberto Del Rio is gonna fight Edge, and so those will be our two main events for WrestleMania as it stands. Something could change, but I'm still looking for a match with a little more pop. Sting's floating out there. I don't know what the latest rumor on that is, but who's going to take on The Undertaker is the question. There's a lot of questions right now. It looks like more and more like we're actually going to get that Triple H Undertaker that everyone's been talking about. But yeah, it was good to see Christian come back. It was cool to see Trish Stratus come back. Cool to see Kelly Kelly. Always good to see her. And all in all, the Elimination Chamber was a great pay-per-view. Enjoyed it thoroughly, and I highly recommend seeking it out and watching it. It's worth the time. And I'll see you guys next time on Hot Water Wrestling.